One of the great things about this video is you're going to learn how to notice, name, and negotiate your needs. Notice inside, because a lot of times we're taught that we only have two needs: food, sex. That's it. And it's so amazing when you start to really see this, like a rainbow of colors, a rainbow of needs, that you can notice them inside yourself, name them, be able to talk about them. And we're going to give you the distinctions of the top 10. And then be able to negotiate with your partner. Can you meet this precious need of mine? Can I meet this precious need of yours? And if I can't meet it now, maybe I can meet it later. So let's have that conversation. So you're in the right place to do that. You're about to learn some amazing tips and tools and training to be able to get your needs, go from feeling like a burden to feeling precious again. Paul Sterling here, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about relationships. And I want to dive deep into this topic and give you an idea of what most people tell me they want. I work with couples all around the world and all sorts of configurations. Gay, straight, lesbians, it doesn't matter. There's sort of some universal needs that we all have. And if you drew a bell curve, the upward side, that's the beginning of the relationship. And in that part is when you're grateful. There's an attitude of gratitude. So we're grateful and the relationship keeps getting better and better. And it's easy to win, hard to lose. When the relationship starts its downward spiral is when we start taking each other for granted. Now that can happen a week later, a month later, 20 years later. And when we start taking each other for granted, it becomes easy to lose and hard to win. And there's a place called the PONR, point of no return. And the challenge is sometimes people reach out to me after the point of no return has already been passed. And there's nothing I can do. So it's never too early to work on your relationship, but there's times that it's too late. So don't wait until it's too late. So I want to dive into this first part and give you the biggest picture that I can about what it looks like to have a great relationship. And it's not just my opinion. I've applied this to relationships all around the world. So I'm going to give you a quick metaphor here. I was in New York City with my beloved probably 2 years ago, and the subways are overwhelming to me. Let me get the facts for you. I got them right here. There is 840 miles of track. There is 472 stations. And I believe, there's 27 subway lines. So why I'm saying that is without a map, that was overwhelming to me. Even with a map, it was a little bit challenging. With most people, relationships are very complicated and they don't have a map. So I have taken over 25 years to come together and create this map. So I'm about to show you this map. And if you drew 3 circles and created a Venn diagram, for people who don't know, 1 circle at the top, 1 circle over here, 1 circle over here, and they cross each other. So the circle in the lower right is your heart set. The lower left is your skill set. The top is your mindset. And what's happening is we're trying to bring together your heart set, your skill set, your mindset. Your heart set in the relationship is all about friendship, partnership, lovership. It's about getting your needs met. And when you start to understand that, you understand that in a relationship, if it's a long-term committed monogamous relationship, or even a polyamorous relationship, you have friends, partners, and lovers. That same person might be meeting needs in each of these areas. So you want to make sure that those 3 areas are covered and you're able to talk about your feelings and needs in each of those: your friendship, your partnership, your lovership. Now let's move over. Your skill set. Your skills are, you're either underprepared or you're well equipped to have a great relationship. And there's hundreds, if not thousands of tools. We're probably going to have hundreds of tools here available for you. But there's only 3 things these tools need to do. So I want to give you these tools, or what the criteria is. The tools need to either clear up the past, help you connect and get present, or this third area, which is creating possibilities for the future. And if you don't know how to clear up the past ends up where? In the present, and it destroys any possibilities for the future. So your heart set's all about feelings and needs, friendship, partnership, lovership. Your skill set is all about clearing up the past, connecting, getting present, and creating possibilities for the future. Now, at the top of this, running the whole show is something that's invisible to almost everybody. And that is your mindset, your ROS. Your ROS stands for Relationship Operating System. And I know I'm covering a lot in a short period of time, but this is your map. This is a map you'll be able to use as you go through hours and hours of learning on this channel. You'll be able to come back to this map. So up here running the whole show is your ROS, your Relationship Operating System, and it's made up of your habits, patterns, and beliefs. Are your habits supporting the relationship, or are they sabotaging the relationship? Are your patterns supporting or sabotaging? Are your beliefs supporting or sabotaging? And do you even know what your beliefs around relationships are? Some of our beliefs we got from our family. Like growing up with my family, I watched my dad. One of the things he used to say is the best defense is a strong offense. And I watched him use offensive language and attacks against my mom. Like, that did not work. So we got to look and go, that was a sabotaging belief and a sabotaging habit. And he did it until the divorce. And I inherited some of those things. So what we want to do is we're going to dive in a later video, but have you identify what are your habits, patterns, and beliefs? Are they supporting you or are they sabotaging you? So that gives you the big picture for this model, and you'll be able to see the whole thing in one of our graphics. What I'm going to give you, the second part here, is that inner circle. And in that inner circle is lasting love. And if you want lasting love, there's 3 arms that come out from that: availability, capability, and willingness. Availability, like, are you emotionally available, mentally available, physically available? Is your partner emotionally available, physically available, mentally available? A lot of times we pick somebody who's not available and then say, well, there's something wrong with them. Actually, what's challenging is we've chosen the wrong person because we may not be available. So we want somebody who's available. We want somebody who's capable. If I said I wanted to drill on your teeth, and I got a book called The Dummy's Guide to Drilling on Teeth, and I got a drill from Home Depot, would you want me drilling on your teeth? I'm guessing you're going, no way. Why? Because I'm not trained. You would not want to trust me with your teeth. Do you want to trust somebody with your heart? So what we want to do is give you the 7 skills that are the core skills. It's not the only skill, but there's 7 core skills to help you be capable and help your partner be capable in the relationship. And that's what I talked about earlier. Capable of what? Clearing up the past, connecting, getting present, create possibilities for the future. The last one on that little inner circle is willingness. Are you willing to be courageous? Are you willing to be compassionate? Are you willing to be vulnerable? So you're going to find videos throughout this whole channel that will allow you to dive deep into each one of these topics. Creating better friendship, creating better partnership, creating better lovership, clearing up the past, connecting, getting present, creating possibilities for the future, looking at your habits, patterns, and beliefs, and so that you can create the relationship that you really want. So welcome to the show. We'll give you an index where you can find all these different videos and tools and tips and techniques and trainings, so you are in the right place at the right time. If you want this slide with this diagram on it, you can go to the download section and just download it. And it'd be good to print it out, put it on the refrigerator, remind yourself on a regular basis. Use these tools and share these tools with the people you love. Thank you.